Hey guys, this is Max Headspace 9mm and this is my SIG 5.56 pistol. It is in the category of assault rifles and it's got a scary 60 round assault clip. Oh, look at that. Here is my Colt LEO. This is an old one, not a new one, it's an old one. Back when the roll mark on the receiver for military and law enforcement only, when that actually meant something. No, civilians, you can't have these. Hands off. This is for government officials only. And it's got a 100 round scary assault magazine clip. Oh, look at this. Russian. Oh no, Sega AK. Look out, look out. It's scary, it's black, and it's got a 75 round assault magazine drum. We're going to talk a little bit today about assault rifles, what's going on in Virginia, and the future on Max Headspace 9mm. Okay guys, I don't like making these videos where I'm just talking. I'd much rather be making a video shooting. But sometimes you just have to say what needs to be said. In Virginia right now, some really awful things are going on. There's an assault weapons ban proposed by their governor, Ralph Northam. Now you remember Northam? About a year ago, a yearbook photo was discovered with him either in blackface or a KKK outfit. The truth is he couldn't even remember which one of those characters was him, because he had dressed in outfits like that numerous times. And he tried to deflect from the severity of the moment by doing a Michael Jackson impersonation, which was entirely inappropriate, and just revealed that he thinks making fun of black people is actually a fun way of life. Yeah, that's the guy. He's proposing an assault weapons ban. He wants to take away the rights of the people in his state to keep and bear arms. Now, the problem with that is it's unconstitutional. But the Democrats really aren't that concerned about the Constitution. They trample it all the time. They trample the rights of the unborn. Just because they don't vote, you know. If they could vote, I'm sure they'd be very interested in protecting their rights. And the thing about this is that really bothers me is that his poll numbers have gone up since he instituted this proposal to ban assault rifles. I think what happened is when he was discovered in blackface and he was embarrassing to the Democrat Party and Nancy Pelosi and others were calling for him to step down, he had nothing to lose. So if he played to their base and accepted Michael Bloomberg money and followed the line of reason of banning assault rifles, he would actually gain favor among his base. And it's working. Now, the truth of the matter is there's a lot of people in Virginia who do not want to give up their assault rifles, or their scary rifles, as I like to call them. Because that's all they are. They're not assault rifles. These rifles have never assaulted anybody. Are they scary? Well, to Democrats, apparently they are. Not scary to me, and they're never going to assault anybody as long as I own them. And I've never broken a law in my life. Now, why does he want to make people like me felons for owning these things? Why does he want to take away our rights to have them? Our constitutionally protected rights? Because he is a traitor to the Constitution. Let's call it what it is. It's treason. He is not protecting anybody's rights. He's playing to his base and trying to look like a hero in the process. Now, we have to stand with the people of Virginia because this could come to your state. I don't live in Virginia, but I used to live in a state called California, a state that has trampled on the rights of the gun owners for a long time and has a history of doing so. And it's influencing other states to do the same thing. So before this comes to your state, please stand with Virginia, stand against Ralph Northam, be heard, And Virginia, we are with you 100% of the way. This is not right. And we can't let this go on, because it's going to continue state by state by state until the Democrats have taken away our ability to defend ourselves. And why would somebody want to do that? Well, I hate to think about this, because history is filled with examples. The only reason a dictator ever takes away people's ability to defend themselves is so he can enact laws that they would not approve of or they would not want to submit to. And if they're defenseless, they have no recourse. Is that what the Democrats have planned? Probably not right now, but give them time. The road to hell is paved with good intentions, and the Nazi Party started out looking like a party of good intentions. But one thing led to another, and history gives us an example of what happens when you erase history. Good intentions turned into awful, awful circumstances. I find it really interesting that Ralph Northam also wants to remove a statue of Robert E. Lee from our nation's capital. Why would you want to do that? Do I think Robert E. Lee's a great guy? Well, I think he was on the wrong side of history. He's not a hero of mine, but he is an example of history and history's mistakes. Ralph Northam wants to erase his history. Instead of admitting that he made a mistake and repenting and going a different direction and learning from his past, he just wants to sweep it under the rug. Well, if we remove statues that tell about our uncomfortable history, we're destined to repeat that history, and I don't want to see that happen. I want us to learn from the past, admit, yeah, some things happened that we don't like, but they happened, and we have to face that. We have to learn from it and move towards a better future with knowledge of what happens when you make mistakes. That's the only right way to make a mistake, is to choose something better for your future. But if you don't have any kind of history to tell you that you made a mistake, what do you have to draw from? How do you create a better future when you don't know what the past looks like? So I think it's a huge mistake. I think Ralph Northam is a man who is making lots and lots of bad choices for people. And I don't care for his agendas. I don't think they're good for the country. They're not good for Virginia. Well, that's just my 2 cents. This is Max Headspace 9mm. Have a good one.